You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, Willis.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
It's locked.
If you want to talk to Dorothea...
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane?
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the...
Tell me everything you know about Camellia.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia...
Are you not?
She is as brave as she is tough.
Are you in love with...
Don't be stupid. If I had met...
Who is she?
She's not from around here, that's all we know.
You say she has no clue.
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows...
Tell me everything.
I do not believe...
Do you have any family?
Who knows? I have a band.
Don't be
It's quite awkward to talk about our family.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think...
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and...
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. But I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania?
Really? Then...
Goodbye, Miss... What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor. We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could? Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I...
But why, Lady...
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a...
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal. It's locked. It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Piss stinking alley. Drinking worse than a week-old lovey.
I cannot enter. Hello, young man. I'm
sorry. No, sir.
Your father...
So my father, actually. Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
So?
I'm not bothered.
How do you feel?
I'm fine.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your...
My father is an idiot who...
Forgive my bluntness.
Why should I?
You have a roof over your head, a place to call home.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry?
If life here is so tough...
I don't go outside.
So that's why you stay at home?
I'm not afraid of disease or...
Goodbye. So,
I'm not...
Goodbye.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
It's locked.
Sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You paid one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other?
This could be the box Lewis thought he lost. A love letter from Joe Peterson's wife, addressed to Barrett Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. Fancy buying?
You never lose. I found this box in an abandoned building.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is...
I suppose.
Luck is a commodity.
About this package, it's not
I
just.
don't want to be rude or anything.
Barrett.
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I loved.
Did you ever try?
Never. But I suspected he knew everything, even without no...
Do you mean?
No one will ever know for sure. And it's better that way.
Goodbye for.
You again?
How did you become the local?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks.
Most people don't become thugs when unemployed.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do...
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree.
Oh, do you...
Harry doesn't seem...
I've always put my son's interests above everything else. Whatever...
You really love your son.
He's my pride and joy.
Do you have any...
Only one. Not to have my...
Since the criminal nature of your...
No one will ever take my son away from me.
Goodbye, Mr. Good evening, Harry.
Sure. Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
So,
I'm not Bob.
do you need any...
Yes, I do.
How do you feel?
My father...
Goodbye, young...
Is there only pain?
Christina Popper claims she sells...
Of course I do.
Do you think things will ever...
I believe the situation can only improve.
Do you need a...
Save your time.
Goodbye. It's locked, all right. Hello again. Tell me about Richard. Very well.
Best be moving on. Look at it! Vicious bugger!
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Trust the leech, boys! Die, vermin! Burn it, boys! Look here! Doesn't like fire, does it?
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
No need to apologize, my lady. I know exactly what you endure.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you, it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find...
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing...
Why did you...
I could hardly stand by and watch such a...
William Bishop?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and...
What type?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring.
I know this is beyond the...
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now. And 27,
Very well.
A lady has...
And who bestowed...
My maker.
I've been hearing a voice.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things among...
How could this call...
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy.
Excuse my...
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a project.
I don't understand.
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's...
So me being a...
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway.
The process is dangerous.
A vampire?
Such a crude word, defined by penny...
Are you?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what...
So we are Ekons. How can I...
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires.
I've been away from London and England.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan.
The Spanish...
Yes, but it's not...
What is it?
Fear has long since flown this...
Are there many?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide.
Do you know any?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she...
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal...
Will they all be...
I do not see why not. But remember, even the...
That sounds like a...
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of...
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and...
Though I can't be certain.
Once...
They have seen
You make...
more...
I bid you farewell. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him in New...
Good evening.
Good evening.
Goodbye.
Good evening.
Why do you have such...
Fuck them. Nobody knows the...
I know.
I've seen...
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Tell me why.
If a patient wants a bed...
Where did you get the idea?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who...
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is...
Of course she is. How else could I tell?
Have you no sh...
Don't you see the city is crumbling down?
What's going...
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses pop...
During the war...
Maybe you're right.
You do realize...
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in it?
I'd like...
Wise choice, Dr.
The patients are not full.
Good dog. Goodbye.
I'm quite...
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous.
Then you are lucky that I have.
I wish this hospital could have received...
Thank you.
Good evening, Doc.
Do you require
Do you know you're the only one who's up?
Despite what you...
Well, at least your reputation seems well-deserved.
Goodbye.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Is there anything...
Really?
Unfortunate.
Well...
Goodbye for...
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening.
I need blood, Doc.
I have made...
I did not expect a mortal.
It was a misunderstanding.
I knew it.
If you'll accept some advice from a...
You are right.
Thank you. Good evening.
Evening.
Goodbye.
Hear disgust on every street corner.
Symbols of these nurses.
Daily
Bred
routine.
with no respect.
It's locked. The flower's dying. It needs water.
Good evening.
Do you need any...
I'm afraid I do.
Our job...
That's easy for you.
Goodbye, man.
Damn. The pain.
Good evening.
Evening.
Soldier.
Not really.
As long...
Don't think you can...
Goodbye.
Damn.
I cannot enter. It's locked, all right. Good. Please show. Of course. Good evening. Do you need the proc? Don't take too many. That is a good. Goodbye, Miss.
I will not let you down, my boy.
It's locked, all right.
As for me.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadogan fellow.
Good. Do you require...
I will be...
Nurse, you won't be able to...
I'll try.
Goodbye, nurse.
It's safer here than anywhere else in the East, isn't it?
Must prove what we are capable of. It is now or never. At least that mistress of the dark has stopped following.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it. Evening, Edgar.
Please speak.
This strain of flu, it's...
Really?
I've just looked at the blood of...
I see.
This disease spreads and looks...
This is very interesting.
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an
You mean like rabies?
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we...
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity.
What on earth do you...
Why you, my dear boy? With your expertise and your
But the risk of infection using...
I know, but your blood now carries remarkable...
We'll discuss this more.
No, thank you, Jonathan.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your...
My sister.
She's to be buried.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself.
Hey!
You're lucky to be alive.
This place...
Consider...
Don't play the innocent with...
I'll leave you.
When I get back, I'll have a word with Tom. He's really pissed me off this time.
It's locked.
Satisfied with that. We have no reason to be here. I have not survived being buried in a mass grave.
It's locked, all right. I cannot enter. It's locked, all right.
Responsible.
Hello again.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor.
Why do you stay?
It's complicated.
Can you speak?
Rats, sir.
You are always welcome.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back.
Perhaps he needs...
Could you speak to him?
What can you tell me about...
War was...
Did you know?
No.
I fought...
Yeah. The first...
What caused...
It happened last year following an artillery attack.
Go on.
It started eating me as soon as...
I see.
No, you don't.
Do you need med...
No thanks, sir.
Do you need med...
No thanks.
Goodbye, Miss... Hello again.
Yes.
Mr. Than.
No.
I understand.
No.
Why were you locked?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Gotcha.
Why did you...
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital. But I can't stand...
Tell me about...
That's what the bloody doctor said. But I don't trust doctors. All they care about was their career.
I've
seen enough butchers in white coats to last a life.
Do you want to...
No!
An irrational fear...
Well, Doctor...
As a soul...
My God, you're so wrong.
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir.
I will... Goodbye.
We fought for England, but England won't fight for us.
It is now.
Hello.
Good evening,
Do you need
Fights.
Throughout his
Your work.
Goodbye, Miss. Good evening.
Good evening.
Do you need...
I'm afraid I've...
Not un...
Thank you.
Goodbye.